So at the moment, once again, router 1 is going via autonomous system 4 to get to the loopback of router 7. On router 2, we can see that the autonomous system paths are the same length. In other words, there are two autonomous system numbers to get to that network, 4 and 20 or 8 and 20. That's not being used as the deciding criteria. The router ID number of router 4 is lower than router 3. So that's more than likely the reason why it's going via this path. Notice the weight for both of these options is set to 0. But what I'll do now is change one option on router 2 to force router 1, and this would apply to any other routers in the autonomous system to take the path via router 3. So router BGP 17, neighbor 8112. Lots of options here, but I'm going to set the weight to 1000. Show IP BGP. The weight is still set to 0. What we need to do with our BGP relationship is clear that relationship. Show IP BGP neighbor. Or let's do a summary actually. Notice the neighbor relationship was torn down. In newer versions of iOS, it will not reset the entire neighbor relationship when you use that command. But here it's doing that. So we've got to wait for the neighbor relationship to come back again, which it now has. And now when we type show IP BGP, what you'll notice is the weight of routes received from this neighbor is set to 1000. So all routes from that neighbor are set to 1000. And notice the greater than sign has been moved to this neighbor. So as an example, if I trace from this router to router 7, it's going via autonomous system 8, not via autonomous system 4. Previously, it was going via autonomous system 4, but now it's going via autonomous system 8. So we have forced traffic from this autonomous system to take this path to autonomous system 20. Now you need to be careful doing this sometimes, because from autonomous system 20's point of view, the best path is via autonomous system 4. So we actually have traffic going this way and then coming back using this path. And perhaps you want that. You might want to, as an example, send some traffic out this interface and allow some traffic to come back via this interface. But asynchronous routing does sometimes have problems. In the CCNP courses, you will learn how you can optimize the forwarding of traffic out of multiple interfaces and manipulate the forwarding of traffic using more complex mechanisms than what I've shown you here. But that's an example of BGP configured between 4 autonomous systems. For the CCNA exam, you need to know about eBGP, but I've also shown you iBGP in these videos to try and give you a good feel for how BGP works.